So, my recent TikTok got quite a bit of traction, and there's a lot of people who are asking all sorts of questions, creating conversations, creating assumptions about, oh, I'm a Marxist and this person's a Marxist, or blah, 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 blah. It's like, I don't really have an agenda. I don't have an identity. I don't have an attachment. In fact, that's the very message of my channel. I just want people to be themselves, think for themselves, and I'm going to be introducing all sorts of ideas you may be entirely opposed to. That's a good thing because we're facing some resistance, we're disciplining our mind, and that's something we all have to do. So I love the conversation. Thank you for everybody in the chat. I want you to realize that, I put a lot of work into presentations. I have thousands of videos on my YouTube channel. I've written several books about this stuff, so people can definitely learn more. But as time goes on, I'll make sure to break down more of these concepts. And then eventually, as we grow on TikTok here, we can actually do live streams and have more conversations about these different topics, and you can share your perspectives. But you have to realize I focused on the perception. I focused on the philosophy, the psychology. A lot of people want to make things political in our world, right? Or even economical, looking at all the little details of the prison that they're in. I'm trying to help people escape the prison overall within their own heads, the mentality they have, not so much all this manifestation. I'm trying to get to the root cause. What is Stanley Milgram heading at? What is Larkin Rose in his book, The Most Dangerous Superstition, heading at? Right? Why is the history of slavery so important, where the abolitionists had to face a bunch of people who said, well, what about, if we ended slavery, who would pick the cotton? What about this? What about that? I have people saying that in my comment sections about my last video. They said, well, I'm a veteran, I'm protected, and people won't pay voluntarily. So observe this psychology and think for yourself, because that's a beautiful thing. And I thank you on this journey. Thank you, everybody. Let's move forward. Let's do more controversy, shall we?